In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at the Spectrum 50cm Fluorescent Ring Light. So this is the Spectrum 50cm Fluorescent Ring Light next to me here. They're perfect for portrait and beauty photographers, as well as video production for makeup bloggers, for example. They've been really popular for that as well. So here we have the fluorescent version. There's two versions. There's the LED version and the fluorescent bulb version. So the fluorescent bulb version has a round bulb, as you can see here. It actually is dimmable as well, so we'll run through some of the features shortly. But firstly, what's included? The fluorescent bulb the fluorescent bulb ring light actually comes with a carry case, which is what you see here. So this is the 50cm carry case that carries the actual light and protects it as well. Inside the carry case there's just a small pouch there. There's a few small accessories that are included, which I'll show you now. Okay, the first accessory that we'll look at is a flexible arm. So this flexible arm actually bends. So you mount that onto the light stand and you can put your light on the top there and actually reposition your light. So right now this is a fixed position. As you can see there, it's just fixed pointing upwards. If you had the arm, that way you could actually position the light as you see fit. So that's one small accessory that's included. The other accessories that are included are two different sets of diffusers. So this set here is a clear diffuser and this one here is an orange diffuser. So what that is for is just to soften the light. So if you had that light directly onto yourself or onto your subject, it may be quite harsh, and what you'd do is you'd actually use some soft diffusers or an orange diffuser, depending what sort of look and feel you're after in the video or the photo you're producing. So these are clip-on diffusers. I'll demonstrate shortly how to do that. Now let's take a closer look at the panel. So as you can see here, there's a silver reflective material on the inside of the ring light. There's the fluorescent bulb there. So that helps obviously intensify the light a little bit more, that silver inside there. And on the back, we'll spin that around, where all the controls are. So it's just a simple AC plug there. And there's just two controls here. Well, there's one actual dimmer, which acts as the power on and off, as well as the dimmer button. So what I'll do is I'll plug that in really quickly. Okay, so that's plugged in now. And this dimmer dial here is, as I mentioned, it's a power on and off as well as the dimmer dial. So I'll just quickly turn that on, and that turns on the ring light. And you can intensify the actual light or decrease the intensity using that dial. So it's really straightforward. It's a continuous light. Continuous light's really easy to control, especially with your camera settings. That way you can actually see how the light falls on your subject. So you can position it. If you feel it's a bit too strong, maybe you pull your light back a little bit, or if you need a bit more light, you can increase it with the dimmer or position it a bit closer to your subject as well. So it's a really relatively straightforward light to use. How to mount it onto the light stand is just a simple matter of adjusting the bottom knob and making sure that you have a light stand that has a spigot mount on it. So all you need to do is just mount it on and tighten to secure. There's also another knob here that adjusts the tilt. So you just unlock that, and that adjusts the tilt of the actual light as well. So that makes it nice and easy. And with the addition of the flexible arm, you'd be able to have a little bit more leverage or a bit more maneuverability with positioning the light as well. So that was just a really quick look at the LED light. What I'll do now is just demonstrate how to snap on the diffusers, and yeah, we'll just take a closer look at that. So the diffusers actually come in four parts. It's just a matter of snapping it on. Really easy to do. It actually has just a small little latch there that connects to each part. So let's just put it on to the first one. So they snap into place just like so. Just making sure that they're almost touching one another when you're actually connecting them, otherwise they all won't fit. So there's a little lip. This one here has a bottom lip and this is a top lip, and then make sure that you've got the correct ones in position. This one here looks like it's for the bottom, so just leave it on the bottom there. And you can slide these along, so if you've slide these along just like that if you need to. And finally is the last one. making sure that you've got the correct lips on all the diffusers there. Okay, there we have it. So that's positioned perfectly now. So as you can see, this one here has a little bit of a roundish edge, so that one there is positioned for the bottom, and then you can work your way around and just attach the other three pieces. So this here, when you turn on the actual light, shall I turn on now? That softens the light. So that's a lot better, rather than having the direct light onto your subject. It softens the light and makes it a lot nicer on the actual subject's face or skin, depending on how you're using it. So that's just a quick demonstration. You also have the orange diffusers as well, which you can also attach on if you're after a warmer light and warmer filter. For more information, contact us at www.hypop.com.au. Subscribe to us on YouTube, like this video, and thanks for watching.